Welcome. Thank you for watching this video presented by CostStoreFixtures. Questions should be emailed to CostStoreFixtures@outlook.com. This application uses the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet program. Microsoft and Excel are trademarks and property of Microsoft Corporation. A Microsoft Corporation license is required to use the Excel program. The instruction example covers foundation principles and demonstrates the process by calculating the cost of a pedestal fixture step by step. Each instruction example consists of a macro button and a cell comment. To read the text of the macro before clicking the button, hover over the cell to the right of the button and the text of the macro is displayed. Complete the instruction example to develop an understanding and proficiency at preparing a cost workup. The instructions example is on the instruction sheet. The instructions sheet is the window currently displayed. The example starts at row 157. To get to the example, click the fourth button labeled B.000, Example, Cost Workup, Pedestal. The focus of step 3 of the 3 steps is on the analysis of the results of the data entered. Example item 3.1.02, Understand Cost Workup Theory. The goal is to calculate an accurate cost. Understand the theory with a simple fixture example. The fixture is a 6-sides MDF box laminated on 5 sides. The fixture dimensions are 16 inches by 16 inches by 46 inches. The substrate is 0.75 inches MDF. 6 MDF pieces will be cut and assembled. The long edges are not mitered since all sides will be laminated. To assure squareness, the 4 edges of the top 16 inches by 16 inches panel will be rabbited 0.75 inches wide by 0.375 inches deep. The bottom panel will be recessed 2 inches from the bottom and set into a 0.75 inches wide by 0.375 inches deep dado in the 4 sides. 5 pieces of laminate will be cut and glued to 4 vertical sides and the top surfaces. The materials and processes are now specifically identified. An accurate and minimum cost will be obtained if the 2 materials and 5 processes are used. The 5 processes are cut, dado, rabbet, assemble, laminate. For the substrate, cut 6 panels, dado 4 panels 1 time, rabbet 1 panel 4 times, and assemble 6 panels. For the laminate, cut 5 pieces, laminate 5 pieces. Cleaning the fixture can be included as a 6th process, or it may be considered an overhead factor, or it may be included in packing and shipping and itemized separately in a bid. There are multiple variations of this simple example. For example, it may be decided to rabbet the sides long edges and 1 short edge at the top, then insert the top panel into the rabbets of the 4 sides at the top. This simple example identifies the crux of one foundational principle. Regardless of which alternative is chosen, the fabricator's goal is to provide a quality product at the lowest cost. Fabricators will select the fabrication method that is most efficient to achieve that goal. An assumption is that fabricators act in a rational manner and that they are trying to achieve the same goals. There are exceptions. That aspect may affect the decision other bidders make concerning the bid they submit. These circumstances do not change the need nor benefit of knowing what will be the cost of the fixture. Based on these principles, users can conclude that if an item is left out of the estimate will be lower than the final cost, thus increasing the probability their bid will be chosen. Or, if something is included in the estimate that is not an item of the fixture, the estimate will be too high, thus increasing the probability their bid will not be chosen. This situation is why being awarded a bid makes the bidders happy, but wondering what they did not include in the estimate. This application makes it easy to identify and summarize everything that is included. It may be good policy to submit detailed quotes to minimize errors of omission. This example 3.1.2 is completed. Continue the instructions example by clicking item 3.1.03.